as anyone who plays ACC knows, it can well do. But we are back in action. I've probably missed the first lap. It's a shame. We're looking at track temperature 20 degrees Celsius. And may drop still. Right. Look at Boy Raxa here, trying to close this gap. And then look further down the pack. Look at Milden fighting Coco. McEwen. In that Mercedes, trying to close up. Looks like he's got that set up nicely down there. Not given any form of twitching through any of those corners on Casino Triangle. Flying down the straight towards first corner. Let's get him some action here. Freeman on the back of Cool in the Nissan. Ferrari against Nissan. Nissan's home track this here. Not really, it's actually Honda track, but let's put that by the bias in Japan. Freeman trying to knock on that door. Cool's back end stepping out there, giving Freeman that slight more chance, and he's got him. He's got him, unfortunately. Into that hairpin. Let's join the pack at the front there. Boy Raxa still after Gaz as they enter Spoons. Got to watch out for the second corner here, going down round the hill. Just makes it so light. Just then push down through onto that back straight. See if he's made up any time. He's keeping the same, still half that second. He's pushing, he's on his tail, he's letting them know, I'm still here, you are not safe. Looking further down the pack. Let's look at Budget Martin. Trying to take on Marky Boy for 11th position. In the Aston. I think I had a good run off that there. Let's see if he managed to close that gap when he crossed the start finish line. He is. He's slowly reining him in. But in the background we've got the Tacos in that Porsche, trying to close them both down while they're fighting. Marky Boy making a mistake, and Martin is looking to take advantage of that. He is looking to take advantage of that up ground. Oh, he's caught him. Oh, and that's an incident there. Is he going to give way to that position? I'm assuming not. Oh dear, I don't know what the etiquette in here is, but he has laid way back. Tacos has gone through, and Marky Boy there dropping down unfortunately to 14th position. Let's go back up and see how the top two are still battling. Only half a second in it. Gaza just managed to keep in that lead solid and cemented. See, hammer down that back straight. He's catching. Boy Raxa is catching. He's looking. chase. It's a chase. There seems to be that half second. They just can't seem to close that half second gap. And Gaz is just, he's not giving him any room or any slips to just let Boy Raxa take advantage of that little gap. The rest of the pack behind looking like they're starting to spread out and starting to space out a bit. One or two battles still going on. Freeman and McEwen. Just taking advantage of Cool's unfortunate slip on that corner under the bridge. Now trying to knock on the door of McEwen in that Mercedes. He's winding him in. Can he take advantage around the hairpin is the question. They've both got a good corner off there, but Cool starting to catch up in the background, saying I want that spot back. I'm not happy that you got it. A bit wide there, trying to push out of Spoons, get as much power down that straight as he can do, try and extend that gap between him and Freeman, and he's done it, you know. 0.8 of a second. Freeman's pushed off that track a bit, trying to catch up with him into the Casio triangle. Mid-pack fight here is hotting up. Cool coming back into the mix, catching with Freeman. Freeman's trying to put the pressure on McEwen, and into Snakes they go. Let's have it from Cool's point of view. That Ferrari seems to have the better just round the Snakes than that Mercedes at the moment. Let's get back to the front there, closing that gap there. It's back down to 3.3 of a second for Boy Raxa. Trying to get on Gaza through the hairpin. See anything? No. Still not enough of a window to push. It's so close. Down to Spoons. Both dropping into third. Push as hard as they can down, back onto the back straight. Trying to get as much of that slip as he can do, take advantage of it. He is as well, but down to 2.6, took a hundredth of a second off. And down to the Casio triangle. Sounding like a bit of a Porsche fanboy here, but hey, I may well be. Just didn't get the pace out of that. Didn't get a pace out of Casio triangle, unfortunately. It seems that he's lost that down the straight. They're taking a wider but then tighter angle through the first corner into Snakes. And this is where, if you feather that throttle correctly, you can really, really start making up the time and put pressure on that driver in front of you. Down the hill, slight lift off, push back up the hill. It's going to be non-stop. Those four guys are going to be sweating. Again, definitely taking advantage of those of the Snake there. Closed it down to 0.3 of a gap. Freeman getting on McEwen. Cool getting on Freeman. this mid-pack battle. Oh, he's going looking for the inside. And what can be done around this hairpin here? All of a sudden Freeman can't focus much on McEwen as he's got cool up his backside. Want to take that position back. Down spoons, max power down this straight, throwing all the toys out the pram to get as much speed as you can do. On board here, we're cool. Hope Sean forgive me if I'm not pronouncing his surname right, but there we go. And onto the straight. How are we going? Everyone closing up, but still managing to defend. So tight, so tight. We've got definite action at the back of the pack here though. Maybe not so much after the Casio corner. Possibly lost a bit there, Tacos. Oh dear, what's happened to Tacos? He's gone back. Well, we've had our first pit. STEAM Gaming has gone in, he's done that. Remember, we've got 30 seconds to change those tyres as well, so can come in handy. Plus he's got that extra grip. See if he can take advantage of it throughout the rest of this race. Let's get back to this mid-pack race. Big pack battle even. Just gone around the hairpin. Down the 200R, up to spoon curve. Cool, taking it smooth around that there again, maximum power down that back straight. Really trying to rein in Freeman, but Freeman's too busy trying to rein in McEwen. It's just such a tight race, but the credit to all those drivers, they are staying, they're not letting the pressure get to them. Their setups seem to be on point. We're not seeing anyone lose time here. I may have to take pointers off some of these drivers after this race because mine aren't as good. Taking a nice wide turn so you can push a nice early apex there, get into snakes and try and get up Freeman's Jaxie. Freeman pushing. McEwen not liking that drift wide corner there. The anti-banked curve as it's called. Which it is. It is an anti-banked curve. You take that wrong, it will spit you into the gravel. Down, up the hill to the hairpin. Freeman getting very close to McEwen there. He is right behind him. It's all going to be what's going to happen now as we come up the hill again to spoons. Getting a good line round, trying to maximise that power down onto the back straight. He is winding McEwen in. But let's see how the top two are doing. going down the start finish straight to first corner. Boy, Raxa just not giving Gaz a second to take it easy, try and just group himself. He's just on him this whole race. From first lap, there's not been more than half a second between these two. Back up the hill. Nice long left-hander, heading down towards this right-hand bend. Then down underneath the bridge. Forgive that, I have animals. You're gonna sometimes hear them also commentate. They're not as good as me, but they like to think they are. Back with boy racer. I keep saying that's box race. Boy racer. Back with boy Raxa, chasing Gaz. None of these two have gone in for pits yet, so we're looking at Freeman has dropped down, but that's because he's taken his pit, leaving McEwen and Cool to battle it out. Now this could be well tactically timed by Freeman. He could give himself a nice bit of a window if he pushes hard enough on the new set of tyres. 40 minutes gone in this race so far. 20 minutes gone in this race so far, 40 minutes left. And let's have a look at some more of these battles around the track. We've got Tacos. And Marky Boy fighting out at the back here. Round first corner, up into Snakes. Really starting to get up behind him, but Marky Boy's playing a defensive game. But Tacos is still looking for an in. Taking it easy. Dip down, off and then back on up this hill. He is goal. Tacos has definitely got the start to wind him in there. Round this long left-hander. Barrel around this 90 degree into the even tighter corner underneath the bridge and up to the hairpin. Can he make the manoeuvre? Hopper Adam out of nowhere wanted to get through. He is blue flagged. They do have to give way, and that has broken up that fight between Marky and Tacos. Marky breathing a sigh of relief there, saying if this was a real race, I'll be buying you a beer afterwards, so thank you very much, Mr. Foster. Back up the field, let's see how we're getting on with Cool and McEwen. Going down from the Casio triangle. Can Cool get a good run off this to try and close that gap down the straight? Let's have a look. No, he's diving into the pits. He's going to get his fresh tyres, leaving just McEwen out on the older tyres now. Let's go back and see how we are doing with the top two. Again, still only half a second in it. Battling away. F1 Gazon. Tom Goodrich Gaz for this race. Still doing so well in that Bentley. He's just troopering on, and it doesn't matter how much this Porsche is starting to poke and prod behind him, he's just not giving him any leeway. This will all come up for question when it comes to changing tyres. When are they going to pit? Nearly 25 minutes into the race. And there is no mandatory pit time. They can go whenever they want, so it is a completely tactical choice when they do go. With these two, it's God knows when it's going to be, but it's going to make things so fruity. And down the back straight, round the well-named 130R corner into Casio Triangle. Like the watch, Darren, like the watch. Excellent. We have got people watching. Just want to make sure. I couldn't see. I am trying to check the channel and be up to date with everything that is going on. See what's happening. That Porsche. Only 0.2 of a second now. So come around that 90 degree and then under the bridge and push up underneath that hairpin. Not one slip being done by Gaz here. Boy, Rax are really struggling to just get a move on him. It's definitely going to be the pit manoeuvre when it comes to this and tactical changing. Will one pit in early, try and make up the time afterwards? They're just going to try and follow each other in. It's going to be very up and down throughout the rest of the track. Let's see how we're doing. Pretty spaced out with the drivers who have pitted. Let's have a look. STEAM Gaming. Freeman, McEwen still out there. And Freeman sticking up, coming up behind McEwen. Even though they are miles apart actually in this because of the pit strategy. Oh boy, Rax has gone in for the pits. This is going to change things. How's Gaz going to take this? He's going. He's got to push. He has got to push. This is where I wish I had time schematics to be able to tell you how they're getting on. The question is, where has Boy Racer come back out after this? In fourth still, but not left the pits as of yet. He's looking to do that leapfrog, but Gaz is looking to push that pedal down and get as much out of these tyres and out of this car, while Boy Raxa is still in the pits. Must feel like an eternity, and he's back out, Am I right in thinking this fourth? Surely not. Oh no! I think he's caught someone on the way round there, and I don't know what's just happened there. My connection is just completely gone. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. I'll see if I can get connected back as soon as possible. Bear me a second. I'll have to cease this broadcast for a second. I'm going to have to pause this for just a second, ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately.